Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full CaC exclusive skills themed moveset. So this was suggested by the one, the only, Super Gold GT2, or I guess, who is it, like Freddy Fazbear, whatever his name is. So guys, if you have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. So for this we have for our supers the Turtle Style, Last Resort, Cross Arm Dive, Gargoyle Gum and Lullaby Punch. Two ultimates we can choose from: Angry Explosion, Dead End Bullet and Dead End Rain. And for our evasive and transformation we can pick whatever we want. So for my ultimates I did decide to go for Angry Explosion, of course, and Dead End Bullet. Now I went for the Bullet over the Rain because with the Rain version, the Dead End Rain, it says that the description, well, the description of the attack says that the attack is spread over a larger area, but with the Dead End Bullet variant, it's more concentrated, which of course just makes sense to use. Turn Golden. Now I went for Turn Golden because yes, I do know that Frieza has a golden form, but at least in Xenoverse 2, at least as a version 1.08.00, he doesn't have the Turn Golden Awoken, like the Awoken slot, so that's what I went for that because that is technically, as of right now, Avatar exclusive. And for my evasive I went for Instant Rise because again, as of right now, and unless I just completely missed it, there isn't any evasives that are only available to Avatar. So guys, with that being said, let's get into the first battle for this video. Now very quickly, I do just want to go off what Super Soul I'm using, which is the Let's Just Enjoy the Game right now Super Soul. I have no idea how I got this, so I do apologise, I got it a long time ago. It belongs to the East Supreme Kai, also known as Shin. I don't believe this belongs to anybody in the game, like there's no preset of like a original character. I said that unironically, of like an original character. But basically what it does is, it reduces damage taken from every single sort of attack by a small amount, but it also nullifies poison, movement reduction and hindrance damage, which is, I mean, it's kind of useful, but only really useful if my opponent's going to run something like what, Innocence, what is it, Innocence Bullet or something like, I don't know, Secret Poison. So Secret Poison, I'd still take the strike damage, but I wouldn't have the damage over time effect on me. So yeah, and also, as you can see, I'm using the one, the only, the true golden variant of Burcol, and that's for two reasons. Firstly, it's been a very long time since I've used him. I can't really remember what the last video was. It's been a while, and the second reason being is because of his evasive, of course, the Turn Golden, well, Turn Golden form. Fantastic name, I do know. I could have gone for something like, well, I could have used my Namekian, Animal, or Nilnad, my Margin, but with Nilnad I was thinking, I do like using him, but he's not really my go-to, like I don't really want to use him that much, to be honest. Plus, if I use the Purification form, then that's going to change every single one of my attacks in the Purified form to something that anyone can pick, like Maximum Charge, like a generic attack. That's like available to pretty much, well, not everyone, but a lot of people, a lot of original characters rather. And with Ada Male, of course, Turn Giant, that's not, well, there's no Namekian in the game, again, as a version 1.08.00 that can use it, like Piccolo or Slug or Nail, and they just don't have that as an Awoken. And I mean, I could have gone for that, but in that form, it's like, what, you got Hell, which again, I mean, you could say it's like God Destruction's Raw, but it's not really. But at the end of the day, I went for Burcol because, long story short, just haven't used him for a long time, and secondly because of his, not his evasive, Jesus, because of his Awoken. So this guy now, level 82, and he's also, well, he's not also running because no one else so far has, but he is running Secret Poison, which I thought, okay, that's great. The Super Soul is passive, so it's going to stay on me constantly. I don't need to do anything to activate it. Fantastic. But I'll notice in a moment that this is a female Margin. Ah, man. Yeah, right there as he went for like the I guess like the heavy smash or whatever it was, like the stretchy arm, and very smart in terms of what outfit that this person is running, because of course you've got the angle helmet, which because of that I just can't see the face. I don't know if it's a, well, I knew it's a female, but wasn't too sure if it's a female Earthling or whatever. I probably should know by like the stance, like when you're loading in, but I just didn't, so I should probably learn that at some point, like memorize them or whatever. The helmet's covering up the face. Not entirely sure what the gloves and boots are, because they're just like a generic white, just generic white gloves and boots. So maybe the Pro Troop one may, or it may also be Zamasu, I think, or something like that. Or Golki Black, so one of them has the gloves. I don't know, whatever. Like, what I'm getting at. Actually, no, I don't think either of them have the gloves. Yeah, I think it's just the Pro Trooper outfit for the boots and gloves. I believe for like the top and the bottom, like the top of course is the Devil's Spike Man outfit from Dragon Ball, and I think it's the same bottoms as well. And yeah, level 82. I hated this person so much. Like, he's got the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black Super Soul, and because she's a female Margin, like, her stamina recovery when her guard gets broken is just absolutely insane. Like, right there, like, what, 3 seconds? If that, and she got all of her stamina back. Like, I barely did any damage on her, so I was thinking, okay, if I can somehow trick her into, maybe, not expecting me to go for Angry Explosion, maybe I can do a bit of damage on her, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in a moment. It's a very squeaky chair, don't know why it's so squeaky, okay. So yeah, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked right now, but I'm thinking, okay, lock off now, I'll go for it. I believe she flies away, or she gets caught to the very end of it. I go for it all the way because, well, I think like when I had like 3 or 4 bars of it left, of like ki left, I could hear that it hit her, so I thought, you know what, I might as well continue it. So I did, I used all my ki, went for the, I believe it was the fully charged golden form ki blast, which did enough damage to defeat her. Why she didn't move, I have absolutely no idea, but man, I wouldn't say that got close, it was more so just because of that, just the stupid female Margin Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black Super Soul stacking BS, damn it man. Oh man, okay, so this guy, like, I forget what level he is, and I think Burcol's like level 82, I don't know, like 85, something like that. Definitely like the early mid 80s, I think. I've only got one other character, well, I've got 2 characters right now that are like level 90 or above, which are of course Burcol, which is level 99, and female Burcol, which is level 95 or level 96, I'm not entirely sure. So I went for the Golden Form there. I believe he went for Future Super Saiyan, he goes for the Warp, Big Bang, Kamehameha there. And this guy's a bit weird, because in a moment, he's just going to start flying away, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I don't think it was to try and regenerate a bit of stamina, because, well, just go to the ground. We've only destroyed Planetnomic stage, there's plenty of solid ground to stand on. Like, if he was just going to run away, just go to the ground and, like literally run, not fly, like, run, you'll still recover stamina at a fast rate. So right now I'm thinking, well, right now I think, well, is he going to go for another Warp, Big Bang, Kamehameha? And if he did, well, I was thinking, well, I could try and dash into him. That's why I'm not, like, standing completely still, like, I'm trying to move towards him a little bit. Because if he goes for it, he'll be left wide open, and I could, well, as of right now, well, before I started dashing, I don't know if I could have hit him before, I dashed into him as he was charging it up to stop him, but it didn't work, so that's great. So I believe in the moment to go for the heavy stand break, yes I do, into the Lullaby Punch, into the Go Go Gum, and then after that, lads, we are going to go for a disgusting angry explosion right here. It's just so gross. Like, okay, yeah, he defeats him before his stamina even recovers. Like, it just about almost recovered, but he didn't fully recover, which is just disgusting. Now, with angry explosion, you would have thought that Fat Boo would have had it, but no, none of his presets or any preset of any character for that matter actually has angry explosion, which is very, very strange in my opinion. Dead End Rain and Dead End Bullet, I believe they belong to the androids. And looking back, I didn't actually check if they have that. So if they do, I apologise, but whatever. What else do I have? Oh yeah, the Lullaby Punch, the Turtle Star Last Resort, and what's the other one? Turtle Star Last Resort, Lullaby Punch. Well, those 2 anyway. I'll tell you again in a moment, guys. Those 2 belong to, they actually belong to Master Roshi, which is interesting because he's not in the game right now. So it's not as if like it's a like an original attack. Oh, and Go Go Gun, which I believe belonged to Kid Krillin from Dragon Ball. And guys, once I figure out why I used my evasive there the first time, I'll let you know. The second time I used it was to go for a stamina reset. Was that smart? No, not smart in the slightest. Yeah, so here goes for I believe it's a Super Black Kamehameha Rose. Almost defeats me, but not quite. So I did get an extremely painful stamina reset there. But so right now I'm thinking, okay, I need to just do something on the edge to defeat him. I've got max ki, so I'm thinking, well, if I can go for a stamina break or break his guards, like right here, into the heavy stamina break and send him flying down, I can maybe go for an angry explosion and catch him in there. And do I catch him in there? Yes, I do. And guys, that is going to be game. Damn it, I defeated him. Actually, no. Well, I defeated him as my ki ran out. So if I had like 1 bar left or something, I don't think that would have defeated him. But that would have put him on very low health. So very nice. Yeah, this guy level 86, Perfect Kamehameha and Saiyan Spirit, and he's also running these not Super Saiyan Rose. Wow, Super Saiyan Rose Broly. No. He's running the legendary Broly Super Soul and Future Super Saiyan, so of course he's got max ki from the very beginning, hence why I went for it. Yeah, go for, well, I break his guard already, go for the the stun ki that's there, the stun paralyze, what you can call it, into the golden form, and because I'm me, because you're you, I drop outfit, why not? Don't know why I dropped outfit, I really don't. Yeah, he goes for a standard break attempt there. I moved out the way, and I thought to begin with I was just blocking, so I don't really know what happened there, but I do go back into the golden form as he slams against that little, I guess like that little rocky formation there. He goes for the all clear. Don't know why. I just don't know why. Unless he was thinking that I was going to vanish and then maybe, I don't know, like spin around him, you know, to be in front of him after vanishing, but to that I'd say, well, that's pointless, so no. Right, so there I go for the lullaby punch. He goes for the back here, trying to anticipate me vanishing. Just town. And of course he quite literally ran into the lullaby punch. Yeah, I've also got the cross-arm dive, which belonged to, surprisingly enough, Nam. I believe his name is from Dragon Ball, the guy who, again, I think Kid Goku fought against him in like the tournament, like the Budokai Tenkaichi. He breaks my guard there, goes for the Saiyan Spirit, of course he does. Doesn't quite hit me, which is fantastic, because I don't think, I don't think at least that second Saiyan Spirit would have done enough damage to defeat me, but one thing is for certain, it would have done a ton of damage regardless, so, you know, I'm glad either way, of course. And because I'm a freezer race, I won't get a Zenkai boost when I have flashing red health, which I'm almost at now. So yeah, I want to say I go for, it goes for, what was it, Change the Future, or Godbreaker, same meme, I don't know. So yeah, I want to say in a moment I'll go for an Angry Explosion, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I mean the fight's almost over now. Oh, okay, so break his guard, go for the Dead End Bullet, and guys, is that going to be game? Yes, it is. Very nice. Now, again, Dead End Rain or Bullet, or you know the one I'm using, whatever it's called. Like what I mentioned, well, it says in the description of the attack that it fires it in a more concentrated area, but the other one, the I think it's the Rain variant, the Dead End Rain. Well, I mean it's in the name, I guess. That rhymed. Rain. And name, like, well, I guess because it's got like rain in the name, that sounds weird saying. It's like, I guess, like more spread out, because that's what rain does, I guess. But bullet, it's like a, well, I mean, bullet is, it's not plural. What am I even talking about? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, he's running Final Explosion. Like, I forgot what I was going to mention anyway, but he's running Final Explosion, and it's been quite a while since I've seen someone online actually run it. So I mean, fair enough, you know, fair enough. And you know what's even better? He's actually going to go for it. So let go for the cross-arm dive. It hits him and destroys the tree. Guys, can we please get one like on this video to protect the trees? I don't know. He's also running Absolute Zero, and I have no idea why I went for it there. And with that being said, a little bit ago, like the previous fight, I went for Instant Rage for no reason. Yeah, so here he goes for Final Explosion. I move just out of range, and I charge up here, the Turtle Style Last Resort, I guess like the proper name is like what, the Thunder Shock Surprise Flash or something, I don't know. Again, it's what Roshi used on Kid Goku. Well, yeah, Kid Goku, and then of course it paralyzed Goku, and it was like staring at the moon and whatever. That turned into Great Ape Goku. So here I go for the Angry Explosion, and that is going to be game. Okay. So that being said, guys, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.